Yo, yo, what's going on? Fancy meeting you here in front of my sunlight therapy light here in the morning. Morning mindset reset. But I'm thinking we need to reset our mind before we go to bed because that may be more powerful at seeping things into our subconscious like autosuggestion or self-hypnosis than in the morning. Positive thoughts, focusing and feeling and seeing in the theater of our mind where we want to go in the morning sets the tone for the day. But doing the same thing at night for 10 minutes before you go to bed in the alpha wave state is probably more powerful as it seeps into our subconscious like autosuggestion or self-hypnosis and can start to change some things in our subconscious mind because that's what rules the ship versus our smart thinking cognitive brain. But they're both good. So anyway, mindset reset. Thoughts we think, exercise we get, foods we eat. Let's go with foods we eat or nutrition. I'm gonna throw a curveball at you. So we can get nutrition that our bodies are deficient in because of our poor diet, American diet now, and the soil's depleted of minerals, blah, blah, blah. You've heard that before. Most of us aren't eating as well as we should. So you can get vitamins and minerals and nutrients into your body through your mouth, obviously. But how about through your skin? So this morning, with that being said, this morning I did an Epsom salt bath. I've been doing it, but I'm really focusing on it. So I used a product, and I'll have a link here if you want to get this in bulk. It's Naturals Collection Epsoak Pure Epsom Magnesium. So that's a nutrient that our body needs, and it's been seeping in my baths because I've been doing my cold exposure in the tub and my breath work and stretching. I do a hot shower first, and then I do my cold exposure, and then I go down into the tub and I just soak while I'm doing my Wim Hof breathing. Anyway, I've been putting 2 cups of the Epsom soak into the water, and I am feeling amazing in my joint area, my hands. I'm 55, so that's a blessing. I'm doing a lot of things to help my joints feel better. I'm doing physical therapy, needling. I'm taking in a collagen and curcumin and turmeric nutritional patented chai tea through the mouth. So that's nutrition through the mouth. But anyway, I think that this is making a difference in how my joints and my body, my hands feel. And I really am excited about it, and I want to share it with you. So I get off Amazon. I do get an affiliate link, and I make a little bit of commission, not a lot, but I just want to give you access to see what I get. And I'm trying to get the best value for my buck as well. So it's a big bag. They ship it to you, and it's really heavy. It's like 5-6 pounds, and it's going to last you quite a while. So that's the nutrition thought of the day. Let's go. So nutrition from the outside in. Let's go with thoughts you think. So I'm going to go on a little bit of a... All right, so I got bombarded by somebody on social media because they were talking about my views politically, and they just totally disagreed with, the pandemic, the mask, I'm not being safe. I'll just get a few things out there. I like what Trump's doing. Let's just say this. You and I want the same things. We all want the same things. We're being lied to by the political parties. We're telling half-truths. Why do they call Chicago the Windy City, for crying out loud? Come on, it's not because of the wind off the lake. It's because the politicians been blowing smoke forever. So they're too powerful. We need a smaller government. You and I want the same things. The far left could be in bed with the far right, laughing all the way to the bank. They're the 1% possibly. It's really confusing. But when somebody that believes, they want Biden in, they want Kamala Harris, and they want the far left, I don't know. It just seems like it's super aggressive. They come at me really hard. I want to have a conversation, differences of opinion. Let's discuss it. But it seems like that's shut off with people of the opposing view. And I don't know if it's because they don't have logic behind it and it's too much emotion. But I don't know, man. I like the old-fashioned conservative. I think Trump really did want to drain the swamp. He's not a career politician. I mean, that's obvious. He's not taking pay from the government. You think his life is ruined? Do you think he's doing it because he wants to? I don't think so. But anyway, why does this other side come to me aggressively saying that I'm a conspiracy theorist And, what about critical thinking? What about thinking that businesses and government's too big? And what about thinking about, if we bury our heads in the sand and we don't speak, the quiet majority conservatives don't speak up, we're going to lose our liberties and our freedoms. And, conspiracy theory, I don't know. It's just, why can't we have a conversation? We all want the same things. If we don't speak up, see, I can speak up because I can't get fired by a woke big company like UPS or a big woke company, and it's just maybe going along because they want to go with this current ride. I'm not for sure, but I just want to get that off my chest. I'd love to have a discussion of differences of opinion, but when it comes to argument and flailing the finger and, wanting to, Black Lives Matter and Antifa, where did they go? They disappeared. They're bought and paid for by Soros, the far left. The mainstream media is in bed with the far left. They've infiltrated our schools. And it's not a wonder our 20-year-olds think that Trump's an ass and that, I don't know, man, that we want to erase our history. But anyway, I just want to get some of that off my chest. That's enough of that. So we talked about nutrition from the outside in, some thoughts. And we got to speak it up, because if we don't talk about it and discuss, and everyone is all pissed off and they're sitting at home in the room with their mask on, they're going to explode, man. You got to get it out, man. You got to get it out. Exercise. All right. Exercise. Chunk it down. 2 or 3 15-minute segments. Do body weight exercises super slow. Feel the burn. Get the mindset you're going to burn the fat off and build your immune system up by feeding the muscle. You don't feed the muscle by doing cardio. You don't feed the muscle by dieting. The first 3 letters in the word diet are D-I-E. That's a short-term fix. You can get ready in 2 to 4 weeks for the wedding or the vacation. If we can travel anymore, that would be nice. This whole thing where trying to shut everything down. And yes, wear your mask around the elderly. Let the healthy people live. I'm going back to the political thing. Let us live. Let's be super careful. Wear your mask, around elderly people. Let's protect the people who are at most risk for this thing. Why are the same amount of people dying post-pandemic start in March versus pre-pandemic? Everyone stopped dying from the flu and heart disease and prostate cancer and breast cancer. It just doesn't add up. Why does China have like no deaths and no cases? I think the far left got together with China and said, listen, this conservative movement that Trump's doing and, the quiet majority that's trying to regain control of the government, I think that they planned it. I really do. You can laugh at me or whatever, but that's just how I feel. And it's okay to feel one way or the other, but just don't try to rip somebody's head off, right? So body weight exercises. Burn the fat off by feeding the muscle. Push-ups against the countertop for my mom, I can go push-ups off the floor, but maybe you should just go hands, chest level. Open up that chest, come down nice and slow, feel the burn in the target area, in this case, the chest, or body weight squats. You know how to do body weight squats. Open those knees up, go down nice and slow, feel the burn. Do 15 to 20, go really slow, and get those last 2 reps where things are really burning. That's what you want to do. And chunk it out. Most people don't have an hour attention span. They are not going to the gym. Do 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at lunch, 15 minutes at 6 p.m. Chunk it out. Get it done. I love you. Just remember, your body, my body is way more resilient, caveman, cavewoman intelligence to self-heal. But you got to start taking a step in the right direction. Act on some of this stuff if you like it. Share this video if you like it. Help somebody else out. If you have any questions, hit me up. The link for the Epsom salt is down below. I highly suggest you soak in a bathtub with some Epsom salt. I do that with warm water, might get into the skin better, and then I do my cold exposure after that. Just remember, your body, my body, every year and a half, every cell in your body and my body will be dead and gone and replaced with a brand new cell. It's a scientific fact, except maybe your spinal fluid in your spinal column. The question, and at different rates, stomach in 10 days, all at different rates over a year and a half. Every cell's different. And totally brand new. And your body has more of a remarkable ability to self-heal than you really truly know when you change what you put in your mind, change what you put in your mouth, and when you change the way you move. The question is, what will your new selves in a year and a half look like? What will mine look like? What will they operate like? Can you look and feel and operate as a 10-year younger version of yourself? Absolutely. Yes, but you got to take some action. You got to find your big reasons why. And just remember, every new habit that's empowering, that's healthy, is just as easy as an old, bad, disempowering, unhealthy habit once you get it established. Get your why, make a change, and grow towards loving yourself first. Communicate with people better, with yourself. Work on your relationships. I love you. You do have the power to change to make the rest of your life the best of your life. Woot woot!